I have to turn this all the way up. I don't think you guys are going to notice it, but just tell me if you guys do. We don't need to see Simo's opening. Just right about here. Just tell me what. Just tell me. It's his audience. It's incredible. For me, it wasn't subtle. It's incredibly subtle. Like, so subtle you guys won't notice it.
The set's going to be fire when we have a new pot card to talk about. And oh man, is this card good. So let's go ahead and dive right in and read off the effect for anyone who may be unfamiliar with what Pot of Disparity does. Pot of Disparity is a normal spell card that reads, you cannot draw any cards with card effects during the turn you activate this card. Banish 3 or 6 cards from your extra deck face down. Excavate that same number of cards from the top of your deck, add one of them to your hand, and place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, have any damage your opponent takes. You can only activate this card once per turn. Can I just say, they are so on point with the flavor of this card and the...
I don't think you guys are going to be able to hear it. Hold on. Because Simo's talking the entire time. And I don't know if it... Maybe at the end of the video.
Because 6 cards deep is no laughing matter. So guys, that's the end of the video, but the discussion is just beginning. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the brand new Pot of Disparity. And if there's going to be a chase card in Blazing Vortex, man, I definitely think this is going to be it. But be sure to let me know down in the comments. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys.
Please explain it. I didn't get it. Yeah, even when I first listened to this video, I listened to this video or I played it through my phone. So here's what it is. And again, it's not something that you can hear, especially when Simo starts talking. Simo uses, I think I can, what's it called? My video, it's more apparent in my video. Yu-Gi-Oh! Largest deck. Simo's voice. No, Chad, it's nothing personal like that.
Is all simply played to have fun, and because we
can you guys hear the background music in this video in Delinquent Duo? Can you guys hear it?
Such as a thrilling competitive duel where victory was the ultimate glory. Maybe trying new theories and concepts to test your limits, or just playing with friends who you like.
Okay, this song, chat, this exact beat that I used in Delinquent Duo that I now have in my rotation of my chill music. Yeah, it's the same exact song in Simo's video. And I heard that and I almost effing lost it. I was ready to like actually fucking pull up on Simo, bro. Cause I was like, if one more of these Nevas fucking copies me, chat, like I'm actually ready to pull up. What's up, Vintage? How are you doing tonight?
It's time to go to the moon.
Thank you very much, Vintage. It's time to go to the moon. Okay, so this is a drama, chat, that did not happen but almost did.
Number of cards.
This you have to listen. You probably can't hear it on stream, chat. The same exact song is in this video.
From the top of your deck, add one of them to your hand.
Yeah, you can't hear it. So here's what I did, because I was commenting on Simo's video, and it was about to be something incredibly passive aggressive. Like, really nice background music, asshole. Not like you stole that from me. I mean, maybe that. No, I wouldn't be that toxic. But you want to know the interesting thing, chat? You want to know the interesting thing? And this is exactly why you don't press send. This is gonna make me look a little bad, and I promise this was not like planned or anything like that. Let me see if I can find it. Hold tight. Let's see. What video did I find it in? Not in this one. Not in this one. I think it might be in this one. Hold on. Now your intro.
Supplement that. We've got Phantom Rage coming out next month to give this deck an even further boost. Hasn't really been doing a lot online. I think the deck is
I don't think it's this. But to put it to what's it called, Chad?
Depending on which deck you want to play, and having something like that is definitely a boon. Now, neither deck is necessarily excelling at the current moment. Picking up these Burning Abyss and
Anyways, I can't find the exact video, but you guys want to know the ironic thing? Simo actually used the song before I did, chat. The ironic thing is, I was so mad, and I was so ready to flame Simo over that, and Simo actually started using the song before I did. So... I actually ended up leaving him a nice comment, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait a minute. Did I actually steal the song from Simo? It wasn't this, because we watched this one on stream. I think it's in this video. Yeah, I think it's in this. This was the video that I watched earlier.
Couple of samples of the decks
that it's in this video. This video was posted September 23rd, 2020, and my video was posted
hanging out
September 27th. Now, obviously, I had the song before that, but I can't just assume this is the first time Simo ever used this song.
Couple of samples.
Like Simo, what I realized is he obviously didn't steal it from me. You know what I mean? Cap G is a fucking stealer. Time to cancel yourself for stealing. Press 1 chat if my biggest video of the year doesn't even count anymore. Stolen song, stolen topic, stolen video, stolen title of Delinquent Duo. Stole the topic from Stam, stole the music from Simo, stole the title from Shofu. It's not even like a real video, it's just stolen. It's everything. Stolen everything. Yeah, that like you guys might not think that was like a big thing, but that actually, like, I watched Simo's video because I just wanted to know his take on the pot card, and I heard the song and I was like, I actually was just livid. And then I went through his videos and I was like, holy shit, he's been using this song for a while. I was like, has he actually been using it since before I used it? So yeah, I saved myself from some drama there, chat. Just to give you guys what's it called. But to talk about the actual pot card, I think I messed up in my review because the main thing that I don't think that I got right about the card, chat, is the card has obvious downsides, right? But the thing is, I don't think that I adequately explained or put into context how insane the card could be if you're playing a deck where like 90% of the deck's power is in a singular card, right? And I'll give you guys examples of that, right? These would be examples where it's 6 cents in a card. No, it's not, because the excavated cards go back to your deck, and with 6 cents you just send them to the graveyard and they just stay there. An example of that, chat, would be like Madoche. Madoche is a deck where 5% of the deck is just Petting Cessor. That's the single card. If you don't hit Petting Cessor in your first turn for Madoche, you're basically not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That card does everything for the Madoche deck. You know what I mean? Like, I think Petting Cessor can be like a +8 or a +9 or some stupid shit like that. She's like a 1-card OTK. So Petting Cessor is the entire deck. And Mageline, by proxy, is Petting Cessor. So in a deck like Madoche, would you rather get 2 random cards, or would you rather get one? Would you rather have just a higher chance of getting to the card that makes your entire deck? Like in a deck like Madoche, I think Disparity is better than Extravagance, because 2 random cards might just be 2 dead cards, but like just getting to that Petting Cessor could be the difference between winning and losing a duel. The same thing for a card like Mystic Mine. Like if you're playing Mystic Mine Burn, you can't fucking play Yu-Gi-Oh without Mind. Like, you're not going to beat any competent deck if you don't have Mine on the field. Getting to Mine is more important than getting 2 random cards that might not be fucking Mine, because if you don't have Mine, you cannot win. You know what I mean? And yes, Mine is searchable by Metaverse and Terraforming, but those are also limited cards. Like, I think I underestimated that aspect of it. Like, these decks that have cards where 90% of the deck's power is in one single card, or a card that can, you know, kind of get you that card. Mermill, love this card. I'm using it. So, but in Mermill, you're talking about Nephthybis and Diva, right? So, right, Selza? Like, it's better, even if you're not getting a +1, like, it's just better getting the fucking Nephthybis or Diva. Like, I'd rather just have Nephthybis or Diva than have, like, 2 random cards that might help me, might not help me. Like, that's what I mean. That would be another example. Like, if you're playing Mermill and you don't hit Nephthybis or Diva turn 1, you're just not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You're not doing anything.
You might be expecting to see, just so you guys can see kind of the anatomy of what these decks look like.
So that's where I think the card can shine. And I also think Simo brought up a good point that I didn't talk about. In games 2 and 3, chat, I think Disparity actually gets massively better, because in games 2 and 3, chat, what do most people side in? Like, most people side in complete blowout cards in games 2 and 3. People side in cards like Evenly Match, Lightning Storm, Droll and Lockbird. Like, people side in those cards that if you resolve them, you might actually fucking win the game. If you get Secret Village against Sky Striker, all right, you fucking won. If you get Imperial Order against Sky Striker, you freaking won. Like, I would rather in game 2 and 3, instead of getting a +1, I'd rather just dig 6 cards deep into my deck for a blowout side deck card that can probably just win me the game. Like, having that specific card it's just better than having an extra card that might just be an RNG, you know, it might be good, might not be good. So I don't think that I really talked about those two factors. And that's where, yeah, I kind of whiffed it a little bit. Evenly match is still being played. Excavate summon limit. There can only be one versus drag. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, if you're playing a deck like, I mean, I don't want to say Guru, because Guru should still run Extravagance, but if you're playing against like Dragon Link, I would much rather get there can only be one and just win the game if it sticks on the field than just get like 2 random cards. Or another example that I thought of, I did talk about this in the video, another just glaring example, chat, is what's the best go second card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh right now, chat? If you guys tell me what that card is, you guys know. Point that it doesn't out Buster Lock. Shut up. The point that I'm making, chat, is if you're telling me that I get to dig 6 cards deep into my deck after siding, and I get, you know, especially if I'm going for a card that's at 3 of, I believe Simo said that the odd is 44%, chat, of you getting any 3 of. Again, I'm going based on his odds. But if you're telling me I have a 44, I think I said 44, right? If you're telling me I have a 44% chance of hitting a 3 of post side, that's fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that is insane. Even if you guys think it's Pankatrops or whatever, if you have a 44% chance, well, excuse me, it's not, because I fucking, oh my god, I'm trolling. Pankatrops is limited, my bad. But if you're telling me you have like a 44% chance of getting an evenly match or a lightning storm or a dark ruler or a spear mode, to me that's absolutely insane. Like, I'll take that over getting an additional card, because cards like spear mode and dark ruler no more can win you the game against a broken board. You know what I mean? Getting an extra card might be important, but it also might just be like a dead card. So I don't know. Out of touch. I don't think I'm that out of touch. I don't think I'm that out of touch.